What up? It's the voice of the unit, DJ Chaotic, representing that G unit. G unit. And you are tuning into the number one podcast, the Right Now podcast. Pay attention to my brothers, JC and KJ. Y'all know what it is.
What's going on, everybody? This is Right Now Podcast with JC and KJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody locked in and tuned in with us as we go ahead and start this episode. Hey, before we get too deep into this conversation, this topic, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been locked in and tuned in with us. We appreciate you guys. Just make sure you continue to hit like, follow, subscribe,
share.
Tell
your best friend.
Just continue to share the word.
Yeah.
That Right Now Podcast is one of the best podcasts, if not the best podcast in DFW for sure.
Let's go.
Cool. But for those who just now tuned in, I'm JC, sitting next to my boy KJ with your you, me, taco, what they said?
Hey, yeah.
You had me at
taco.
It is Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
So that means you are having tacos. I believe they're having taco salad at the house tonight. So, you like hard tacos or soft tacos? You like hard or soft?
Crazy, bro.
What you mean?
Like, well, it really kind of depends.
On?
Shit, I'm going down this fucking rabbit hole with you. It depends on what kind of meat it is.
Whoa. Okay.
Hella pause, see?
Okay.
See? That's why I just try to like
so if it's
Euro step from this conversation.
So if it's well done,
well done is wild.
Like
Who
steak.
eats well done meat?
Like steak.
Who eats well done meat?
Okay, like steak. Steak or
you eat your steak well done?
Some people do.
Do you?
I don't. So you like a medium well?
So you like it raw?
Okay. So
See?
this is Right Now Podcast. I am JC, my boy KJ. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, that was definitely not the route I thought this was gonna go. Real quick, did you see your boy? He say, "Hey, RG3, don't you mention her name no more, man. I'm gonna hit you in your fucking mouth, man."
Okay, so I kind of understand the point, but like the violence is not necessary. Like we gotta grow up. Like, come on, dog. 50-something years old, man. Probably hurt your shoulder.
Come on, Shaq.
Come on, Shaq.
Come on, Unc.
Come on, Unc. You Unc now. You gotta do better.
Yeah.
Now I understand your stance on it. Your point.
Trying to protect
your
friend, your sis, or whatever.
Little sis.
But
I get it.
It looks like you seeking attention too at some point, also.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Clout. So yeah,
little clout. Shaq, you don't even need no clout.
Come on, man.
Let's
like you are who you are.
You are who you are. You don't need no clout.
But
you don't gotta do it for a clout. But I mean, there has been a little bit of back and forth between the two.
Yeah, for a minute.
It's kind of crazy. I don't kind of agree with it. I feel like there's rivalries that happen. Doesn't matter what your race is or whatever. Yeah. Like you just have rivalries, natural competitiveness, shit like that. And you can't be. I don't know. It's a lot. It's messy. But Shaq, unnecessary. Stick to the words. Unless you're gonna do it for charity, or 100,000 or 200,000 or $1 million or something like that, and then you know what I'm saying, raise it for a cause and then donate the money to something like that. Then I bet. But I'm punching in the face is crazy. You grown ass man, dog. Like, sad. And go out like that, Shaq. You don't need the clout, fam.
No.
Relax.
Yeah. You don't need it.
I see you on fucking gummy bears, bro.
Man, have you tried them? I'm asking a question. I'm asking. Well, he's got the Arizona. Yeah. Have you tried them?
Yeah, we had them at Bella's party.
Okay. They're good, huh?
At Bella's last 3 years. They're solid.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I like them. They're solid. Shout out to Shaq, man. Shaq be doing everything.
Shaq on everything.
Bro, Shaq, you don't need the clout chase, bro.
You don't need the
We
clout,
trying to
bro.
be like you.
You got everything, bro.
Man,
chill out.
Teach us, bro. Show us how to do it, man.
Bro.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Don't bring up the violence with it.
Come on, dog.
But anyhow, this episode, you want to dive right into it? You got some more sports you want to dive into first, or what?
Nah, man, it's not. I don't want to talk.
Not yet. Why not? What's up with the Lakers?
I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's a weird time. Writers on the wall, though. I think they're trying to squeeze Brown out.
You think they deep with her word? You think they're trying to squeeze him out?
That's what they say. That's what the bloggers is talking about. That they're
trying to squeeze him out? It's the Luke show?
Well, we already know it's the Lucas show. We already knew that. That's why we got him. We knew that.
But so what happens with Bronny?
Huh? Bronny's good in summer league. But I mean, him and Cooper Flag on lock. But I mean, it's year two. He had Cooper Flag on lock.
Come on, man.
He did. Plant.
All right, I got it.
Plant. See what they say? Seatbelt. Right here. Is that what they do? Seatbelt. Straight jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Hugging. I can't even do that. Hurt me, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, had him on lock. But, yeah, that's what the writing on the wall, bro. That's what the internet's saying. I don't know. I can't really believe the internet. That's why I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Internet got me over here wilding. So they talk about Dallas, talking about Golden State. They're talking about the little brothers. The Clippers? You don't go see the little brothers?
Hey.
So you can stay in LA?
If it comes to Dallas, you gonna be a somewhat Dallas fan? Or
No.
Oh. Why not?
No. Because then I'm gonna feel like Cleveland the first time. I feel like Cleveland the first time. When take my talents to South Beach. I don't feel like that. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah.
We did all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, around the time that you was here. We tried to do everything. We let you know what I'm saying, and then you still, what? I'm not going to bring your jerseys, though. I ain't going to do that. I ain't that crazy. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Put my money on fire.
Yeah,
but just put my money on fire. Nah.
You're crazy sometimes. You just ain't dumb.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I do crazy stuff. I don't do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Makes sense.
They was doing that, too. It's crazy. Then he came back. Did you put your ashes on?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. But today, man, that's gonna be a pretty good topic, man. Topic I know for sure I've dealt with. I can't speak for you per se, but I would probably feel like you've been down this road maybe once, maybe twice in your lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure anyone who catches a glimpse of this episode, of this clip, is gonna probably have that same road traveled down as well.
Definitely.
I feel like it's something that a lot of us really just do, and a lot of times it has good intentions behind it.
Yeah.
Right? Feel like it's the right thing. But typically it doesn't work out to be the right thing. But I mean, the title of this episode, I guess, or the title of this topic, I guess per se, was "Focus Ain't Flashy, but it pays."
Okay.
Right. And then we talk about, what this means and why, I have a question, why do people, and I mean, I know why, but why are we chasing trends, and bouncing from like idea to idea?
I don't know. Like, sometimes it just seems like, you're doing what you're doing and you're trying to make it work.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you're not necessarily seeing the turnaround in the speed in which you want it to happen. And then instead of sticking it out, you hear somebody else or you see somebody else doing something else, and then they're claiming, rather true or not, that they're, making shit happen. And you're like, well, and they talk about in the speed in which that they're able to make things occur. And then you're like, well, fuck it, let me see what's cracking.
Yeah.
And then you go into that venture. Maybe you see a slight, uptick in things happening, and shit gets stagnant, and then you try to hop around and
and that's what that's where we come in with what we're going to dive into is the shiny object.
Okay.
Right. Shiny object syndrome.
Shiny object syndrome.
How a lot of us have dealt with that. Right. It looks good. That's the next big thing. I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Right. And on top of that, we're dealing with something else. That fear of missing out.
Yo.
So when you're combining the both of those, you're in the long run eventually going to be broke. because you're bouncing around. You're not able to focus in. And, we'll dive into it. You're not able to give something all because you're bouncing around to everywhere, and you're also like you're missing out on everything.
Feeling like you're missing out on everything. Yeah.
So do you feel like people? Do you feel like people have a fear of missing out versus the fear of being broke?
I think that you may not assume that you're gonna go broke. You think that the next thing is gonna get you. That's typically what the mindset is, because you don't necessarily.
Well, I mean, as far as like the fear of missing out, right?
Yeah.
You're going out, you're doing all this because you're fear of missing out. But you don't feel like you don't fear that you're ever gonna go broke.
Nah, because I'm not trying to miss out. I think the
so the fear of missing out outweighs
because
the fear of being broke.
We'll figure it out. But shit, I don't want to miss out. But I think that the two are kind of equal. You should always have a fear of going broke. My fear of going broke is above my fear of missing out.
100%.
Yeah, because
yeah. Now, I used to not be that way.
Nah, yeah. Nah, you just try to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's cool. You can say no.
Yeah.
And I sure will.
Yeah, 100%. I used to definitely be that way. I didn't want to miss out, no matter what it was. To an extent, But now, to the flip side, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Since we're kind of diving into this, how many opportunities have we had that we never finished?
Yeah, that's that leads to that. I would say that goes into that shiny object situation, where you don't end up. What did they say? What was the 76ers model? Trust the process, right?
That was what's the name too? If you would ask me what Jason Garrett's was. Shit. The process. Trust the process.
Well, that's not that one, because that process never processed.
Yeah.
But at least, no, they kind of processed in Philadelphia a little bit.
Yeah.
So trust the process. So what you don't want to do, or what ends up happening is you're focused, grinding, you're doing what you can. 6 months passed. 7 months passed, and invested all this energy. And ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing happening. And so you're just stuck and you're frustrated. And so you try something, you start over. But now, instead of being, 20% completed, 25% completed on a particular task, because shit, I don't know. I don't know too many things that go perfect the first time. Just perfect. This everything lines up in a row. So there's always gonna be some type of adverse situation. So you reach your adverse situation, or things ain't cracking with the way they were, you still gain progress. Well, start over because you see the next big thing.
Yeah, you're chasing the flashiest thing.
Yeah, 100%. Next thing out there. But now you're back to zero. Then you take the same amount of time, and maybe instead of progressing as quickly or in the same manner that you were at the original task, you're not progressing fast enough. You're progressing even slower. So those percentage points got the knees out. It's crazy. Those percentage points. Oh, those percentage points right there. You know what I'm saying? That you had gathered straight knees. Good. Oh my God. Oh no! Don't even chop that. Those.
Oops.
Dirt.
I know.
Dirty dog.
We ain't checked those. Before we started. My bad. This is what happens when you don't do a complete video. A video. Look at them get what I'm there to do. What the? Hold on, wait a minute. Bro, all right.
Anyway,
chasing the newest, flashiest thing.
Yeah. So like, boom. So then you start back over at zero.
Yeah.
You're not progressing as quickly as you were at the original thing.
Yeah.
So now where you could have been at like 45, 50% on the original task, you're now like 22% on the next one. You start over again, you're back to zero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you done wasted 2-3 years and nothing's progressed as far as what you probably could have done on the original task.
Yeah.
So sometimes, the shiniest object, the next shit ain't the best shit.
Yeah.
The shit that you focus on and the thing that you dedicate your time and your energy to, that's gonna be the one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the Wooty Slam.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there. Going, jumping into something without fully thinking it out. Been there numerous times, right? Like you said, starting over, repeat, starting over, repeat, rinse, wash, repeat, right? But yeah, like you say, 5 years down the road, somebody's gonna be 25%, someone who's somewhat dedicated, 50%, and you got that person who's fully dedicated. Where y'all life's gonna be 3 to 5 years down the road.
Right. You're starting on your third thing, or you gonna be 85, 90% complete with your original task.
Yeah.
With your original thought.
Yeah. But a lot of that took place crypto.
Forex.
Man.
The Airbnb joints?
Any MLM.
Oh, damn.
Any of the, and like I said, I've been there.
Hey, do you remember, bro, and not to kind of sidetrack, but not sidetrack. I don't know if we talked about this before, but like on during the COVID era, little boxes in the circle, in the triangles and shit. With the money.
Yeah, money.
The money tree.
Yeah.
Did you?
Hell no, I knew better than that one. Hell to the nah. Did you?
Doing that shit. No, hell no.
Oh, shit no.
If anything, I already figured out the finesse.
Get people to get, you get what?
No, I figured out the finesse. The finesse is you put yourself in the middle and you put all your homies around it, and then they pass that around, and then people would. I don't know if people fell for that.
Yeah. But ain't nothing worse than chasing everything and mastering nothing.
Bro, jack of all trades, master of none.
Nothing better than that. Like, well, what's the purpose?
What's the purpose?
You chasing everything, but you ain't got a solid master of what you can do.
Got a handful of nothing.
And also kind of like to throw off topic, but never mind. That's a whole nother. Like we quick to learn these new TikTok dances, but we ain't quick to learn that trade that can pay us some money.
Hey, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Just as long as it took you to learn how to do this dance, you could probably learn how to make t-shirts and the direct-to-fabric, DTF type shit, a lot of stuff. As long as, just.
But I would say I definitely understand that, but then, that's kind of what ends up happening is like you hop on the YouTube universities and you see it and then you start doing it and it don't be.
No, but you focus on it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you definitely
instead
got to
of learning all these fucking dances.
Yeah, if you focus.
That's what I'm saying. As much as you focus on trying to learn these fucking dances, put that focus and study into something that's gonna. I mean, unless I get it. People want to go viral. You want to be, that's a whole other conversation we can have too. About.
Well, I mean, you don't get.
Because you can get paid for being viral.
Yeah. But you don't get likes for bubbling on the low and focusing on concentration. You don't get.
Nobody wants that.
Retweets and reposts and.
Yeah, people skip right over them posts.
Yeah. You don't.
Boy, let me post something about some drama, some BS though.
Yeah, everybody
they liking
right
that.
Yeah.
Let me post about why somebody just got killed and why this and that. They hopping right on to that one.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about the focus of life and focus on business.
No, because
we skipping that one.
Because, like you said, like the topic of the day, the focus ain't flashy.
Focus ain't flashy.
That's the reason. No, you don't. No one cares about your consistency. No one care about you bubbling on the low. They don't care about. They're not going to retweet that. They're not going to, and that's okay. Because you know what's good. Them checks directly hitting. That freedom that you get to do whatever you want. you know, because you're already solid where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
how do you think this affects relationships? Being that person who bounces, do you feel like in relationships they're always looking for something better? Also,
I mean, you possibly could correlate it that way. You could possibly correlate it that way because if I'm always looking for the next best opportunity, why would I not also be looking for the next best opportunity throughout my whole? I'm looking for the next best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that being a relatable. And I could see that from that angle. Yeah, you can't settle down on that, then why settle down? Settle down with female. You can't settle down on the focus on the job, then you make things focus on the female. I see that. I can see that being a
What about like an instance like things that we do, fitness? One minute they're bulking, one minute they're back on they're ketoing, one minute they're, you know, because they don't really know how to.
I think that is the. I speak to that kind of person.
You never
stick
to it consistently long enough to
because you don't know.
You never stick to it long enough.
Yeah,
but you're not sticking to it long enough. You're not sticking to it long enough for it to be working.
Right. No, I think that can happen too, and that's I don't know how what you would qualify that as, because that's crazy. That's crazy. We was talking about that, but. Because I feel like I don't have the patience. I didn't have the patience, and then like I got it, and I was just like, all right, I'll just be patient and give it the opportunity to do so. Because it takes a minute. Because like you're expecting things to happen in a certain path. So like, and if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, then you're like, well, fuck it, I gotta switch it up because this ain't working. But in certain things, it's a long game play, and so you have to understand the difference between a short play and a long play.
Yeah.
So things like. You know, generational wealth and education and mastery and fitness. Those are long game plays. So you have to give it the time.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see the results as quickly as you think that you should.
Yeah.
But
because like you said, it's not, people don't like that shit.
Right. And that's the frustrating part. Or the second frustrating part is when you hit. And that shit going great. Yeah.
But the ones who win, they're not allowed. They're locked in.
Right. No, but then you win. No, you're winning, right? You're winning, and then boom, the adverse moment comes. And you can either battle the adverse situation, or you can start over something and do something else. So that's a secondary point that happens too as well. So you also have to lock in. You gotta be able to lock in through that time too, because adverse situations or just just not tracking in the manner that you will. But if you look back, because like I had one of those moments like not that long ago, and I looked back, and I was like, okay, yeah, stick to it. Yeah, this is whatever you're doing. If you track the small gains, it's working in the manner that it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but it's hard to stick to it because, like you said, man, it's boring, bro.
It is.
People don't like that. People don't like me being consistent, bro. People don't like me doing that.
They don't want you to be consistent.
They don't like it, bro. They're not liking it. They're not liking me seeing do this, bro. Why would I do that when I see what people like? People want to be liked, bro.
Nah, I get it, and that comes with the.
Well, that's because they get comfortable. People enable distractions because they get comfortable in distractions. You know what I'm saying? People, that's what they're used to. They're used to that, bro. Let's get to it realistically, even in some of these relationships, people are more comfortable in toxicity, bro.
Yeah.
Because every now and then they have to bring that out because, hey, I gotta get, this is what's, This is what either they grew up like this or just something like that. It's a norm for them. It may not be, unfortunately.
It's not good. It's not healthy. But it's what I'm used to.
Yeah, in the same instance, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they create that atmosphere. They create distractions because that's what they're comfortable in, bro.
Yeah.
That's their comfortability,
comfortability zone. But you know,
because they're comfortable in it.
I guess the best work is done outside your comfort zone, though.
Yeah.
So when you get outside your comfort zone and you lock in and you focus up and you give yourself an opportunity to grow, and you don't worry about the fear of missing out. You're not a new quarter. You're not the dog chasing chasing your tail. No.
You think people? Let me ask this kind of go a little bit, kind of dive a different way on this. Do you think people are more addicted to? I don't know about addicted. Do you think people are more addicted to convenience than their calling? Or you think they fear it more? You think they're more addicted to?
Well, it's hard to. Some people don't know, or I won't say you're afraid of their quote unquote calling. You know what I'm saying? Some people just haven't unlocked it yet. You don't necessarily know what is until you give yourself an opportunity to focus and lock in, because then you figure out what your calling is. So you can't be afraid of something that you don't know what it is.
Okay, you think they're more loyal to it?
You will be I think you will run away from it first until you embrace it.
No, I'm saying more loyal to convenience than the
convenience calling. Is always convenience. It's almost like I can go to 7-Eleven and get milk for $5.99 or $8.99, or I can go to Kroger, get it for $5.99, or I can go to the fucking farm and get it for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but that's when discipline comes in. Discipline versus convenience.
Right.
So it's just, I think it depends on what the situation, but I think you're always going to look for convenience more so. And that's not always a bad, but it is if you're trying to do stuff for the long run. Because if you're looking for the short way or the shortcut, you're not going to have the long term gains and the long term goals. Yeah.
Short results.
Discipline gonna have you looking real boring.
Real boring, but real
that
profitable.
That bank account gonna be looking real fun.
Real fun. Fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's okay to be boring.
Yeah. It's okay to be boring. It really is. I think about it. FOMO is expensive, bro. Fear of missing out is expensive. Every time you jump ship or you plan based upon somebody else's help, basically taxing yourself.
Yeah.
You're paying your time. So the time is the months that you wasted. You're paying the money because whatever it is, if it's one of those like drop shipments, or if it's one of those, things that require you to buy a course or to download an app, or you gotta, buy new equipment and buy new this, so you're spending money. And then, low key, if you're doing something, you're seeing everybody else doing it, and they're alleging that they're doing real good, and then you just hop in and you expect that you're gonna do real good,
yeah,
and you're not doing as good as them,
yeah.
Your mental health, bro, your mental peace is gonna be crazy.
I was just gonna say, but a lot of that, the reason why you're doing that plays to the part. Kind of what I posted the other day is you have the wrong support system in place.
Right.
You don't got the right support system with you because they're cheering you on, doesn't mean they're really cheering you on.
Facts. Just because they're cheering you on don't mean they're cheering you on.
Yeah, they're cheering you on. They're cheering you on there's two different ways people can cheer you on. There's two different paths. They can cheer you on this path, they're cheering you on this path.
Yeah.
One of those paths is winning, one of those paths is losing. So look at your support system, see which paths they're actually cheering you on too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that are really, really cheering for you, but they're cheering for your failure, bro.
For real.
They want to see you. You think they not?
They do. And you got to stay away from them, but they do. They definitely be preying on your downfall, and it sucks, bro. It really sucks. You know, and the thing about like worrying about like what everybody else is doing, you focus on somebody else's dream. You're chasing somebody else's dream. It's not even your dream. So you're not going to be able to put as much effort into it and stuff like that because you don't necessarily, you don't have any loyalty to it.
Yeah. A lot of times it sounds like love, but realistically, it's just a way for you to stay average.
I just want you to be just enough.
Sounds like love, but really it's just where we want you at.
Yeah, just enough. Just enough.
Yeah.
Not too far, but not too close.
Yeah.
Just right there. Keep you in your space.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, the long game always wins. You know, people who grind on the low, they usually be the ones that pop out with the full shit. They usually be the ones that pop out with full stability. So, you know, somebody telling you that they started this new thing every 90 days, every 6 months, talk about, hey, I'm doing this.
I've been there.
Hey, I'm doing that.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
Herbalife. I mean, MLM, I was that guy.
When they got the shoes.
But I will say a lot of those opportunities, it taught me to be where I'm able to be at today. And I'm able to recognize, that's the key thing, I'm able to recognize, you know, those type of people, those type of individuals, as well as what I can do to assist, as well as how I was that person.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, then what happened? Buckled in, stayed your lane, put in the boring work. Then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you rather be someone who gets paid for being viral for 2 weeks or someone who eats for decades?
Shit, I want forever.
Want forever money, right?
Forever, forever, forever. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Right.
What we always talk about.
Let the money continue going
Forever,
on generation on generation.
Forever.
So,
Ever?
Yeah. So I definitely, you know, feel for the I got an idea guy, Mr. I got an idea, Mr. I'm gonna try this. Like I you know, understand the spirit in it. But you know, you gotta lock in, you gotta focus up and give it some time.
Yeah.
Give yourself time to you know.
We've talked about being busy and being busy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Looking busy just to be busy.
Looking busy and being busy is
two different things. So, yeah. Focus, bro. You know, just whatever it is that you're going to dive into. Let me ask this question. What do you feel like is one thing, what's your focus right now? Working out?
Right now, focused on right now. I figured out what my weight goal is, so I'm locked in on that. Trying to get my macros together. So gym, got the, you know, trying to lock in, make sure me and my kid, we locked in.
What do you feel like there's one thing that you could cut out to focus a little bit more on? And that goes out to you guys out there listening as well. What's one thing that you feel like people or yourself need to cut out in order to focus more?
I think I need to add. Like a personal time to actually. I need to add time to locking. I'm so busy doing so much shit.
So that's the question, right? What's one thing you need to let go of?
No, but it's not that they're
too busy doing things.
Well, it's nothing. It's nothing out of the ordinary that people. It's regular life. It's homework. You know what I'm saying? But I would say like gym, homework, gym. But take out some time to actually like not homework, gym. That's what I mean. So that's why I say add, because I feel like it does take a lot of home. I could spend more time, less time here, move things around, type shit.
Okay,
but there's like mandatory things in life that I would consider.
Yeah. So you know, again, anybody out there, you know, listening, watching this clip or whatever, what's one thing that you feel like people need to cut out to finally be able to focus? Like KJ said, he got to add in.
Gotta add in. Where my ADHD set up. I got dedicate time. On your hands. Sometimes having too much time is bad time.
Yeah.
But I'd say work on eliminating distractions. I can lock in better. Therefore, I don't spend
let go of the clutter.
Like our session, the gym session that we did yesterday. Usually that takes me longer than we both did. So that was us going.
Yeah, non-bullshitting around. Yeah.
So
the rest you got was me working out.
Yeah. So if I eliminate that shit, then that's time that I would save.
You know some focus right there. So focus on the workouts more. Focusing on getting worse.
Yeah. I think that's better too. A lot of moving faster and shit.
Yeah.
Save time on that, and then that's what I'm saying about add time. I guess that's what I mean. Shave off the bullshit. Add time.
So I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, just a couple ways that, eliminate distractions.
Let go of that clutter.
Pick 1 or 2 things. Lock in. Stop casting that wide. Cast it narrow.
Yeah, divided focus. Gives you delayed response.
If you already started a new project, or if you're in the middle of a project, no new projects for 90 days. Execute on what you already got. Give yourself the time to complete the task.
You're not behind, you're just scattered.
You can cut down a little bit of social media. Maybe keep it within a particular window. Don't let it run you. Track your real progress. Not the likes. So write down your actual milestones, or like for me in the gym or whatever, take pictures and go that way you have something to reflect back to. Write down your typical milestones, and then also go back and revisit your goals. If they don't serve you for the future, then it's going to be a distraction. So those are some of the ways that you can help eliminate some of the distractions.
Yeah. Someone asked me, man, how you losing weight? What'd you do so quick? I said, it's really not been quick. It just made it look like it's been quick. It's been almost a year.
I just said the same thing.
Since I've been working out, right? But there's a shortcut. I'll give y'all the game. Shortcut. It's everything we just done.
Discipline. You're right, discipline.
Discipline. That's the best shortcut, the best advice I can give you. No matter what it is you're trying to do and accomplish, best way, quickest way to get there is discipline.
Sure. Gotta lock in.
You gotta lock the fuck in.
All the way.
You can't just lock in, you gotta lock the fuck
in.
Yep. The consistency is the plug, bro.
Huh?
Consistency is the plug.
Who the plug?
Consistency.
Consistency?
Shit.
Little sis.
Consistency is the plug.
Yeah. Feel you on that.
Yep. But say, just that's all I got. Anything else, my bad, bro.
I just, we'll wrap it up.
My bad.
That's kind of look, you can wrap it up if that's what, if you ain't got anything,
I ain't got you got something?
Oh, no, I don't really, not too much.
No.
But, like I said, at the end of the day, flash fades, but focus builds freedom.
It does.
So you got to ask yourself, are you being productive? Got the knees out is crazy. No, leave the knees out. Please, I took the knees down. All right, bet. All right, so you got to ask yourself, am I being productive, or am I just busy?
Mm-hmm.
Am I building, or am I chasing? What do you think? So if this episode hits home, I need to do 2 things. DM us with the one thing that you need to lock in on, and then send this to someone who's been all over the place. Send it to them out of love.
They've been everywhere. Send to them. Hey, I thought this reminded me of you.
This reminded me of you. Hey.
Tell me your thoughts.
Tell me your thoughts. This ain't the year to be everywhere. This is the year to be locked in.
There it is. Hey, I'm JC, KJ. Make sure you continue to like, follow, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to
hide the knees.
And tell your best friend. We out.